morning, everyone. I am quite struggling this morning. So, yesterday, I ended up going to my daughter's house around 10 a.m. right after the stream. And I didn't get home until 7 p.m. last night. So, I got 2.5 hours sleep since sometime Friday. I had to go to work last night, so I'm pretty much struggling this morning. Pretty tired. But good morning, Mr. Ed, Mr. Drummer, Mr. Scott, sir. Hope y'all are doing well this fine Sunday. Keep it scale stupid. Good morning, sir. Oh, Sever7, good morning. Yeah, sleep is overrated, but you do need a little bit every now and then. I yeah. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I got some coffee. I'm fine. I got some stuff to talk about this morning. No big deal. I wouldn't be able to go right to sleep anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I appreciate that though, Sever. Sever, sir. Um, Seems like I am the topic of discussion to some people, so let me fix that. Oh, there we go. Some people seem to think that I care that they talk about the fact I like clones. I have been labeled the king of clones on some discords, so I will take that as a badge of honor. Uh, I know who's doing it. It's a idiot guy. That's basically an eighth grader, and that's cool. I don't care. Uh, so he made some kind of meme where it said "clones are life." So I thought I would just fix that on my banner there, and for him. Uh, yeah, I appreciate all the free publicity, but he's pretty stupid because he ought to know what I'm capable of. I was very I was very active in the underground internet scene for a long time. I was in some release groups. I had access to DDoS botnets. I ran my own IRC server. So I'm pretty well tapped in with a bunch of underground people. So he ought to just kind of relax and realize that I don't want to revert to my old ways, but I've still got friends that are in that game. And in fact, uh, they got a little info on him already. And just put it this way, this is just for him. I met this hoe named Dorianne, and I don't think she would want her private details leaked out. So why don't you just do the same and keep my name out your mouth? I mean, all you're doing is getting me more views, so really, I could care less. But you're going to get yourself in a situation where even office paramedics can't fix it. So yeah. Anyway, I just thought it was funny more than anything, so I changed my banner there to "Clones Are Life." Let's do like we do every day. Talk about what I carried last night. In my front pocket, I have my new scaled 8010, and I'm loving the matte kind of finish on these. My sister actually commented, first comment in a while, on my short of this knife yesterday saying she really liked it. So that was cool. Um, by the way, good morning, Gaming Sandals. I think I caught everybody. But yeah, I had this in my front pocket. And then in my back pocket, I had Woody the Woodpecker. I did learn a couple things about this knife last night. If one of y'all that does decide to get one, and you have issues with this side scale not fitting properly, I will tell you what the easiest way to do it is to make sure that you tighten everything good and tight on this part. Get it all tightened down really good. And then you might have to play with these screws right here a little bit. You might have to shorten them, lengthen them, get them the right length to where you get it to where it just pops right in easily and locks in. So now I've got it where it's very easy to take apart, but yet it's strong enough to stay together. I didn't realize until just a little while ago that this was M390 steel. Like I said, I got this from Sever 7, and I didn't even know which model I was getting, what it looked like. I just kind of knew that I'd looked at that knife before and wanted one, and hadn't even looked at it recently. So yeah, M390 steel. It is super sharp. I did use it last night some. I've got it tuned perfectly. It is just perfectly dropped shut the way I like them, and the detent's perfect. So that's good. So I had that in the back pocket. And then something else I noticed while at work last night is I forgot the number one rule when you buy a knife from AliExpress, and that is that you need to take the knife and tighten all the screws really well, because this one has already lost a clip screw. And when I noticed a clip screw was missing, I touched one of these other screws and was literally able to turn it by hand. So I was about to lose another one. So I'm going to work on replacing that this morning. First thing. I've got my bag of screws here, and as you can see, I've been collecting different sizes of screws for a while now because I wanted to have something for every knife, and of every length, and in silver and black. So I've just got hundreds of bags of screws of black and whites and different sizes, and you can't imagine the number of screws that are in here. If y'all ever need replacement screws, I've got you covered. I don't think one can have enough knife parts, and this is just kind of a example of the madness. So I'm quite sure we can find one that will work. I did take one out earlier, and so I know approximately the length I need. Now it's just about finding the correct thread pitch. And like I said, I've got pretty much everything. A lot of knives are the 256. They're not metric. A lot. More than you would think. A lot of them are 2.5 and 3 millimeters and even 2 millimeters. So yeah, there's that. I'm kind of looking through here to find ones of the correct length that I want to start with. These have a different kind of head on them. Actually, these look pretty close to the same. How are y'all this morning? What's going on in y'all's world? What are y'all doing this Sunday? Anything exciting going on in your life? Alright, is this one going to be the right size or no? I'm guessing this one's going to be a little too big. I've also got the plastic things full of all the different metric millimeter screws. Let's see. Let me try one of these. This is a T6 32003 pair of 2 lock stick. Fixing that. Gaming sandals. That's exciting. Lock stick is always fun to deal with. Alright. It's a little smaller than this one. I'm going to put some bags over to the side as I go through them to make sure I don't keep trying the same ones over and over again. These are all too thick, black. Alright. These are too long. These are black. These are black. Getting closer. Let's see. I guess I could pull one of these out so I would know kind of what I'm looking for. That would be a good start. I've got some unboxings to do here in a minute too. I've got something in from one of the sponsors, I guess you could say. See what we got here. I should have some specifically set aside for green thorn knives, and I might have to get my actual metric ones because it wouldn't surprise me if he uses metric, but I've got plenty. So alright, those look close, but they're too long. Those are way too long. Not the right style. Too long. Alright, what about this one? A little bit too long. Uh-oh. Let's get into the bag. Gonna relax today, Sever 7. Play with your knife, maintenance, watch YouTube. Yep. That's about the same old, same old. Alright. Let's try one of these right here. What are these? These are weird looking. Are these like some kind of titanium ones or something? These are too thick. Oh, this says somebody sent me these. No wonder they look weird. This has got somebody's handwriting besides mine on it. Where these came from? I think they're titanium though. I should have just started by checking some metric ones that I got, but I don't know where those little plastic boxes are that have them all in there. Come on, drop in the bag. Alright. Well, guys, not having much luck. Oh, these are all... What in the world? Pan? Oh, yeah, these are the pan head ones that I bought from AliExpress that are all titanium. They're pretty nice. Haha. I wonder if one of these last ones I just grabbed is going to be the right size. I'm surprised I didn't see it laying around somewhere. Come on, act right. Nope, too big. Alright, so there's some little ones. Well, I guess I will deal with this later. I don't want to do this. I don't want to keep doing this on video because y'all will get bored and leave me. And if I'm awake and still awake and trying, I don't want to be alone. Actually, I don't care actually, but it's not good video. Anyway, make sure to tighten your screws when you first get AliExpress knives, because these were super loose and already lost one on the Loxa. And oh well, I've got plenty more to go through. I've got a bunch of smaller ones too. Morning, Brian Kerr. Sir. Alright, so let's make some room on the table here and do some unboxings. Sounds exciting. So, put these out of the way. Put this out of the way. Move this back here. Get my screwdriver out of the way. Put my screws back up. It's probably, I could probably go through these clip screws real quick. That would have been a good place to start. Let's see, because Kaiser sends multiple sizes of screws when you buy clips from them. Spyderco clips. Weird clips. Let's see, SD card. Let me just look really quick and see if I see anything that sticks out at me in this clip section. Alright, those don't look right. No screws in any of those. Those are too big. Bunch of Spyderco clips. Safe keys. That. There's a black one that looks right, but let me try these down in here. Like I said, when you buy Kaiser clips, they send you multiple size screws because their clips work on multiple knives. I think I've already tried those. Alright, let me try one of these really quick. Let me look at these. Nope, they're going to be too fat also. I think these are like 2mm or 2.5. It's alright, we'll get back to it. TC Blaze, good morning, sir. Alright, so let's start with the unboxings. I have got 3 boxes here to go through. We're going to do a giveaway today too. Oh wait, first we got to look at what I got in the mail yesterday. That's always where we start after I show what I got. A Blackstone is a griddle. A Blackstone is one of those cooking griddles, the nice ones. 7x7, I do believe. One of those nice griddles like Waffle House has that you can have in your backyard. But I could be mistaken. I'm sure there's multiple things called Blackstone. Yeah, Ed, I should have tightened the screws on it. I did take it apart and clean it and put oil in it, but I didn't pay attention to the clip. So yeah, this is one I had in my mailbox yesterday. This is my Lingma L1 titanium, brother. Look at the beautiful texturing on that. Yeah, I had a screw loose for sure. Look at all that beautiful texturing and carving, and look how pretty the external lock stop is. Like, look how neat that is, because it is an integral. And so it's got a external lock bar insert with a screw, super clean. This is this is the Lingma L1 integral, and I did work on it last night and got it to where I like it. Super smooth. Lockup is great on it. Action is about where I want it. I mean, it's perfect for an integral. They don't I don't want my integrals to be like super drop shut, and it's locked up solid as far as side to side play. I'm not one of those guys who cheats on action. You gotta have your pivot fully tight and still have the action you've got. Anyway, got a good deal on this one, so I grabbed it. It makes either the fourth, I believe it's the fourth integral, maybe the fifth that I've got now. So yeah, good lockup. Everything's super clean on this milling. Good centering. Good everything. All right, we'll put it back in this little special bag. Now we'll get to some unboxings and a giveaway. Not sure how I'm going to do the giveaway yet, but this is the 73rd episode, and I was born in 73. So I thought we would do a giveaway today. I can basically pick any number and come up with something that it has to do with and have a reason to do a giveaway. Just about any day. All right, so I've got 3 here, and I guess we're going to start. I don't know if we start with the 3rd and go to the 3, 2, 1, or if we start with the 1. I don't know that I see the name on the outside of this one. I guess I do, but I see a code. Let me see if I can figure out which one's which. All right. LF 0208, 0265, and 0266. Let me bring it up real quick and let me figure out which one is which before I present them all. All right. This one is the, dang it, doesn't even say. Why doesn't it have the right numbers on here? All right, let me try something else. Come on. Show me a model number. All right, we got it. The 205 is the one we're starting with first. That would be this one. Knives are life. Good morning. Morning, sir. How's work been going? You been making that big money? Missed you around the streams a little bit. So this is that company, Odenwolf. They sent me 3 knives to check out and compare to each other. So we will do that. Let's get right into it. I haven't touched these. I just got them out of the box when I got home this morning. They were on my back porch. Looks like they come with the save 10%, some QR codes, little booklet, little moist towelette with their logo on it. That's cool. At least they didn't just get a generic one. And then we got the knife itself. I'm telling you, they make some very comfortable knives. Good deal, Knives are life. Having a job and making some regular money is super important. I know it makes you feel good. Happy for you, brother. But like I said, this company has some super comfortable knives. Their handles seem very comfortable. This one has kind of like a Mora type sheath. It's got good retention, good click. Oh, really good click. See, super comfortable handle. Definitely get all 4 fingers on it. It's got a couple of little cutouts for the fingers. I like that blade shape. This one is the W1 by Odenwolf. It is D2 steel. So Drummer is going to love it. It's going to be his favorite knife. Got a pretty cool blade grind on it there. Nice swedge at the top there. Nice full tang. You can see the steel coming out the back for an Edyard hole. This one definitely needs an Edyard. I would definitely put some Edyards on my fixed blades. Let's look at a little bit of the info on this knife, just because I don't feel like measuring it this morning. I am not in the mood to be gung-ho about this stuff this morning, but we're going to get it done. Let's see. Right here. So this knife is $29.90 on Amazon, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. So black with silver, black with stonewash, green with black, green with silver, orange with black, orange with silver, orange with stonewash, and full black. So they offer all kinds of versions of it. It is it says 440C still, but it's D2. So what makes me believe the rest of this will be right? No, it will be. That steel has changed, evidently. It says it is 4.6 inch blade, 11.3 ounces, and 9.4 inches overall, and 11.3 ounces again. Alright, screw all that. I don't believe them. They were wrong with the 440C, so let's just measure it real quick. It's got a blade length of millimeters. Yeah. Total blade length is up to the middle of the... It's 4 3/4 up to the middle of the handle here. And then actual cutting edge is probably somewhere around 4.6 or something like that. Overall length, 9 3/4. Yep, 9 3/4. So 4 3/4 and 9 3/4. So this is the W1. I'm not going to spend much time on these. put this back up. I don't know which one I'm giving away yet, but I'm going to give away one of these, or maybe all three of them, who knows. And I promise it won't take as long as bees. I will get it sent to you the next day. Oh, we didn't get the weight on it. Dang it. Let me get the weight with the sheath. Without the plastic. Okay, with the sheath, it is exactly 7.01 ounces. Without the sheath, it is 5.5 ounces on the dot, 5.50. Very comfortable. I like their handle material. It's I don't know. I like this knife. I like this company. I like their value. I like their style. I like the feel of everything. Everything feels good. It clicks in really good. Not moving. No noises. No shaky. 5.5 ounces. All right. So there's that one. Next, we have the W2. And this is not for your taxes. This one is on sale, actually. Oh, it's got a tech lock system. What they're calling that. All right, let's see if I can figure out the model number here. See which one is which. Got some numbers on here, but I don't see the same numbers. 266 and 265. So I'm going to guess 265 is probably the right one. This one does say D2 steel. All right. Same, it's a bigger box. The box on the first one was this size. This one is bigger. So, let me get back to where I can see the camera. Get my ruler out of the way. All right. This one has the same accoutrement, except this one is a lot thicker and it has a much better sheath. That's why they said it has the, whatever they called it, tech lock system. It's got one of those clips. Again, super sturdy in the sheath. Pops out. Kind of has very similar blade shape. It's also in D2. Feels a little heavier, I believe. Last one was 5.5 ounces. Let's see what this one is. 5.56. So yeah, I'm liking the blade grind on it. Pretty much real similar. We need to get them all out and compare them so we'll know the differences. Overall length of this one is a little smaller. It's about 9.4 instead of 9.7. So, and the blade length on it is about the same, 4 3/4 to the back and to the middle of the scales, and about 4.6 cutting edge. Let me get the other one out real quick just to see overall if it is a little shorter. Maybe it's the handle. Well, it's got to be the handle. Because the blades looked exactly the same length. Well, there we go. Drop it, Chip. That's what you need to do. All right, so here's the first one. Maybe my measurements were off on the first one. Maybe they're exactly the same size. Looks like the... What is different besides the sheath? Maybe it's just the sheath is different. Do we even know? Do they have... any kind of difference besides that. Handles look the same. Same patterning. Same blade. Same D2. Same swedge. I'm telling you, man, I'm tired. I thought it was a little shorter, but I'm guessing not now. I don't know. The green one might be a little longer. No, they're exactly the same. So probably it's just the sheath. No, how could they make a W1 and a W2 and just have a different sheath, and that's the only difference? I mean, I guess they could, but the sheaths are way different. Wonder if the blade thickness is the same. Bust out the calipers. I'm confused. 0.1300. 0.1365. Hold on. Yeah, they're exactly the same thickness. I mean, I don't know. They're both D2. Maybe initially this one was the 440C and then this one was D2. But now that they made them both D2, they're a lot more similar. I'm guessing that's probably the situation. But who knows? I could be wrong. I've been known to be. All right. Guess we'll leave these out to compare it to the W3 here in a minute. Get the boxes kind of situated. All right, that's the W2 box and the wrapper. That's the W1 box. All right, we're good. We're good. Good. All right, got everything together now. Trying to keep it together. And then here's the W3. This one is even a bigger box. These are all great value. Aha! This one has some extra stuff with it. This one has a belt clip, looks like. It also has a belt. Oh, it's got an extra belt clip, so you can have one. Oh, this one has no way. This one just has a hole in it. This one has Velcro, so you can pull it off of stuff. It has the big dangly clip, so that would be cool. Oh, it's got a flint. It's got a sharpening stone on the outside of the thing. It's got a fire starter on the side. We'll get to that in a second. I do like the kind that that move a little bit like this, so that they swing around and don't get caught up on your leg. So this would be very comfortable on your belt. Be very easy to get to. Looks like a cool camping knife. Like I said, it's got a wheat stone on the side. Let's check out the ferro rod. Let's see, what do we got here that we could try? Maybe the Ozark Trail. Anybody try the spine of it? Will it? Nope. Okay, that was a bad call. What about, I've got plenty of knives here, but I don't know which one I want to. I guess I could take a, let's see, what do I have laying around here? Dang it. Oh well, I started to get it scraped down, as you can see. Looks like a, we could use these knives, but I want to send it to y'all, and I don't want to mess them up. But let's check out the knife itself. Oh, look, same blade shape. Is it exactly the same? This one feels... Yeah, this one feels smaller. It is smaller. Okay, good. I'm not just imagining things. The handle is smaller on this one. Yeah, I know you gotta have a 90 degree. I was wanting to know if I could scratch off the D2 on the back of this blade. I know it's got to be a 90 degree, and we're all still. I don't know why I tried this one. I just was wanting to see if it did work. This handle is different though. It says D2 on it though also. Oh wait, this was the first one. This is the second one. This one says D2. The jimping blades, I'm convinced it's just a sheath. No, it's not the same knife. It's definitely shorter and thinner. You see, you can definitely see it's shorter. I mean, the other two match right up. So the black one and this one are the same length. But both of them are longer than this one. Let me get them all laid out here on the table so you can see it better. So this black one and green one, same blades, same length handles. This one has the same blade length, but is shorter. It is a little shorter. You can definitely see it in the two green ones. And it's not because, and if I showed you this, you can see that the heights, okay, so I've got them both touching the thing, and that's the height difference. Back to back. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it's the same knife. It looks a little shorter though. I swear it does, but maybe it's just the manufacturing. Maybe they're the same. Okay, they're the same. Whatever. They can't all be the same knife. Like, why would they sell three different? Okay, I'm not liking this. Because now, does it matter which knife I put back where? Like, are they really all the same knives? Do they all fit in the same sheath? I guess so. Man, I'm tired. You can tell I'm tired. I guess it's just a sheath. They're all, I mean, they charge more for this, but it's got a fire starter and a ferro rod and all this extra stuff, so that would make sense why they charge more for it. It's only about $10 more, I believe, so I think it's just a matter of same knives, different clips. I mean, different sheaths. So there you go. Who cares? Not me this morning. Exciting unboxings here, folks. I tell you. This is entertainment. I'm going to have to speak to these people and tell them they can't just keep putting out the same knives, calling it something else. That's gay. I mean, that's whatever. Not right. What do y'all think? Not cool? Cool? Different sheath options? You all right with that? Same price, $10 more? Maybe so. I gotta pay for bigger boxes. Charge $2 more. Keep it scale stupid. Yeah, it is kind of a weird policy. I would say change your blade steel, do something. I mean, I guess that's why. Yeah, they contacted me, Sever 7. I don't know. I'm gonna tell them I need some folders now, because although I am impressed with the quality, I mean, I'm not talking bad about the knife itself, because I love the feel of it and the size of it and the shape of it and everything about it. But they wanted me to compare all three models, and basically all I can say about that is it's a great knife at the cheap model, but I guess you just pick the one that has the kind of sheath that you want to use. Basically what it comes down to. So it's not like they're different knives, really. They're just different accessories, which is fine. I get it. And they called them all, it's a W1, W2, and W3. So it's not like it's a whole different. Yeah, Kydex. What about Kydex? I know a little bit of Chinese. I've actually started learning Mandarin. Knives are life. You think you're funny, but I know some Chinese. I used, in fact, I know quite a bit of Mandarin. I was going to try to learn Mandarin so that I could talk to some Chinese people to import some stuff, because you can get really hooked up if you know Mandarin. Zai Pao Bo. Let's see. Yeah, I know Chifan. Yeah, let's see. Jiga Nu Haiza Zai Pao Bu. That's a sentence. That means Jiga Nu Haiza Zai Pao Bu. Your girlfriend's Chinese drummer? That's cool. Kanshu. I know Kanshu. I know Chifan. Of course, I know like Ni Hao. Ni Hao, that's hello. Google Translate, yeah. No, I used Rosetta Stone. I've got all the languages on Rosetta Stone. I didn't use Google Translate. I actually did learn it, or started to learn it. I did it for like 6 months. I learned quite a bit, but I've forgotten most of it by now. I need to stay on it. It's kind of interesting. I was learning simplified Chinese Mandarin, and I was learning how to write it and read it a little bit too. Kind of weird. All right, so I've decided I'm going to give away the middle one of these, the W2. All I ask is that you like this video and follow me on Instagram. And I will send you this knife for free. The winner. See, I guess that's good enough. Like this video. I'm sure all y'all are already subscribed, so follow me on Instagram. You don't have to like tag anybody or share it anywhere. I'm too tired to deal with all that this morning. But if y'all could follow me on Instagram, I will make sure the winner has to have followed me on Instagram and like this video before I send it out. And I will use I will use some kind of comment picker, I guess, for this video. And that's how we'll do it. Sound good? All right, good. I'm glad. My Instagram link is at the top of my YouTube page. Just go to my Instagram Go to my YouTube right here, and the link is literally right there at the top. I don't think that's my link. Sever 7. That's the wrong link. It's just right here. Uh, oh, you don't have Instagram? Well, all right, Ed. It's just this one giveaway. I didn't make anybody do anything last time, and you won. So it's fine. I need to. I just thought of two easy things. Like this video and follow me on Instagram. You don't have to. That's for sure. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't like the ones where you have to like tag 3 friends and go through a bunch of BS, but hitting the thumbs up on the video, you're already here and the link's right there, so oh well. All right, what's next? What else is going on in the... Any drama going on? The knife scene? Thank you, Mr. Drummer. Appreciate that. I haven't. I think I saw that Wooly. What was the guy's name? Wooly. I don't know. Is there still stuff going on with that? You got a new watch yesterday, TC? Yeah, I saw the pictures of it. I think you got the exact same one that I've got. I think that was your picture. I posted pictures of mine right after you Ed's not the drama. I totally get it if Ed doesn't want to do stuff. It's his choice. You know, you gotta those raffles and giveaways, you gotta like fill out your info and drop it in a box, and I never entered any of those, so I get it. Uh, but I never won any of them either, so I guess there's that. Let's see. Here's a picture of TC's watch he got. Oh, look at this. It's Jed. Good morning, Mr. Jed. Thank you for opening that and shooting a video of it. It's the least I could do to send you that 3D printed balisong. So there's TC's watch he got. And I posted mine right below it. Same watch. Your dad let you jump in another computer. Yeah. Looks, I'm not sure who you got it from, but it looks very close to the same as mine. The only thing I don't like about it is the looseness of the bezel, the back and forth play. When you click it, it's got a little play in it. I'm sure yours does too. They all do, but Sever 7, I can hook you up with a trusted dealer if you want to buy some watches. I got a cool guy. This is the latest one I just ordered. It's a Bamford edition Submariner. I just ordered that one. I've got a few on the way actually, but I've got I got these on the way too. The dang it, where are they? I got 4 more on the way too. A Snoopy. Hold on. I got this one, the Omega, the Moon Swatch. This one doesn't have the logo on it. I got this green Rolex on the way. It doesn't have the logos in this picture. I got this one, and I believe, and this one. Mission to the Moon Omegas. I wanted 4 cheap ones to go with my nicer ones. And then I've got the one I got on, which is that one on the left there. And the bezel on it is way better than the bezel on the Rolexes. Anyway, enough of watch stuff. Except this one, the bezel on it is super tight. Like you can tell, it doesn't hardly move at all. It's got a nice click. I love this Omega. But the click on it doesn't move left and right either. It doesn't wiggle. Yeah, they're all replicas, Bill Doyle. They're all like, let me show y'all like what's possible. So they have super clones now that you can even take to a watch dealer and they can't tell the difference. Like they literally have, if you think knives are cloned, watches are even way, but there's this Andiot. So Andiot watches, Andiot. If you go to this website, these are like the mid-tier, super great, kind of expensive ones. But they're around the $400 to $700 range, but you can get watches that are 50 and 60 grand that nobody could tell the difference. But like you go to a category and you pick one, and even the movements are cloned. Like if you look at they do such a good job. It's kind of crazy how good of a job they do. But this one is like, but look at the jeweling in the back of the watch. Like everything is an exact copy. All the movements. And then there's guys, you can buy actual Rolex parts and stuff and parts from all these watches and build what they call a Franken watch, whereas you buy actual parts. So they are real, but you kind of put it together yourself. But check out Andiot watches, Andiot. Just search for Andiot watches. Yeah, Bill Doyle. Exactly. But this Andiot is one of the good places. There's a few. The trusted dealer I use is Travis. His name's Travis, and I've got his WhatsApp, and I deal directly with him through his WhatsApp. But his page is right here. I'll post this in the Discord links channel. But if you find a watch on that page that you want, just let me know and I'll get you a price quote on it. A lot of these ones from the U1 factory, so you can get like all the Audemars Piguet, like the AP. You can get those for around $100. And I believe that same watch is around 50 grand. But it has the clone movement and everything. Get you an AP. That's what you need. Anyway, these are the lower rung. I don't buy the $500 ones. I buy the $150 ones. But he's got every kind of pretty much Patek, Philippe. Patek watches are nice too. Patek makes some cool watches. Anyway, check those sites out. We'll get past the watches things. Get back to knives. I don't know why I even brought it up. It is what it is. Man, I need some sleep today. I've been up since Friday, it feels like. I got like a 2.5 hour nap last night. That's about it. I am sleepy. I don't know why I need to lock all my windows. They keep getting moved around. Anything else going on? In the knife world, exciting? Did that drop? A couple of drops that were supposed to happen. Remember y'all were talking about? Did that happen? Did those drops happen yesterday, or did any of y'all get anything new? I noticed somebody sold a tall boy. What's the Mega Chief? Mega Diesel? What are we talking about? What is a Diesel Big Chief or Mega Chief? Tomorrow's the null drop. What is the Big Chief or Diesel Mega Chief? Is it a knife? What are we talking about? Oh, it's a watch. It's a Diesel. There we go. I got you. Mega Chief. It's like a $230, $250 watch. $250 watch. It's a pretty cool looking watch. Which Kaiser fixed blade you get? Did you get the drop bear? Yeah, I got it open down here. I was checking them out. I got you. Which version you got, Bill Doyle? The brown one, the second one over? These are all Mega Chiefs, but yeah, I got it. I figured I got it. It's right here on the screen. I got it, y'all. The smolt. Let's go check out what the smolt is. I haven't even heard of the smolt. Oh, it looks like a Militol. It's a Militol fixed blade. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's super cool. Kind of looks like a Militol to me. Oh, that's because it was designed by Jonathan Style, the Militol designer. Well, guess I called that one. 6.5 inches overall, 2.93 blade length. Are you gonna scout carry it or what? Cobra Tech Gideon. Do they only make this one model? Oh, they got a white one too, white, black and white. What was it? Good morning, Todd Carr. Cobra Tech Gideon. Let's check that out. Oh, with this one, it's a cool little knife. It's a gentleman knife. Yeah, you got the black and white one. That's what I was going to guess, Germer. To answer your question about the jimping, it is great. The detent was a little too strong on it when I got it, but I took some detent out, and it's super easy to get enough grip on it to front flip it. It works real easy. The jimping, it's not too aggressive, but it's not too slick either. Like the there was one I had here. Can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was the, yeah, like that jimping, you can't feel it all on that tenable. It's not the best jimping. Jimping ain't easy. Biff Malibu. Yeah, watches are something, you know, once you get into them, you kind of like stay into them for a little while and you get out of them again. And then you start looking at your arm and it's bare and you're like, where's my watch? And I don't know. It's just another one of those hobbies that you get into. But yeah, I'm loving that little knife. Ramet's really doing their thing. Oh, you got a Strix? Man, I want a Strix so bad. I just had my Scout on the video yesterday, Bill Doyle, my F3.5. I showed Drummer, I think, said he wished there was a 3.0, and I showed him there was. Maybe that was a couple of days ago. But yeah, that's a cool knife. Yeah, Drummer wants a 3.0 now, pretty sure. I had a guy ask me on Reddit for some knife suggestions last night for a small fixed blade, and I recommended the new Drop Bear and told him to get a Utility for it. And he'd be good to go. And then I gave him a few more choices if he wanted to spend a little more money. Some of those newer ones we looked at on the drops. So yeah, there's that. I still got to find a clip screw for this. Man, I've got the action on this one down just like I like it though. So now I got, that's a integral. think I got 3 just right here with me. That's an integral. And then right behind me, I got the Tucson. Whoops. So I think as far as my integrals go, I got those 3. I think Ed just sent us another picture of his annex. Let's see. Discord. Picks. Knife picks. Yep. Oh, those are like little titanium nunchucks. And a butt plug again. Oh, I like the little spear tip you put on the lanyard. Oh, that's the little thing that came. Oh, that's the little thing that came with it. It's just laying there. My fault. Yeah, that's the little spear that came with the knife. I thought you'd put that on a lanyard. Wasn't paying attention. The little nunchucks are cool though. I almost bought a CKF Persian last night. I offered the guy, I made an offer on 2 knives, but I kind of lowballed the guy. I almost bought a CKF Persian and something else. Let's go see what the something else was. I already forgot, but I offered him $475 for both of them, and he wanted like $575. And they both sold. It was I know what it was. Again, it was a Wee Ator. So I offered him $475 for the Persian and the Wee Ator, and they both sold. He said he wanted to get the full money, but he sold the Ator's on the left there and the Persian's on the right. But I tried to buy both of them last night because I was in a integral mood, and that was 2 more. So there's the Persian, CKF Persian I almost bought. I like the clip on it, and I like just the overall look of it. And he was just asking 3. I don't know. I'll look in a second again. But that's the Persian I almost got, and then the that's the Ator I almost got. I could have offered more and got him. I was one of the first ones to message him, so I had my chance, but I didn't really want to pay that much, I guess. He was asking 3, what was he asking? 425. No, that's for the, well, he took the prices off after he sold them. That's, oh no, he didn't. 325 for the Persian and 245 for the, so I offered him 275 for the Persian and 200 for the Ator. 475 total. What else? Oh yeah, back to the, so these are the 4 I've got right now, I think. I need some more though, definitely. Seems like I might have one more, but I can't remember. The Dan Carrera is the thickest, it looks like. Well, yeah, it's definitely the thickest. And then the Tucson. And then that's the new Liang Ma, and then that's the one that's missing a clip screw. Can't have enough integrals. They thread together to be a little. Oh, you can hook them together to make a staff. That's pretty cool. Now I want to go look at them again, see if I can. No. Thumb studs. And man, this thing's a guillotine. The blade's so big on it, can't help but fall down. So there's the sideways blade shapes of all those. I need to turn off my stupid phone. I'm making noises. Oh, that was all y'all following me on Instagram or something. New followers. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I just asked because I'm so late with my Instagram. That's the only reason I threw that in there is because. Oh yeah, I saw the new version he's offering. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I saw it. We looked at it the other day. Which one of these has the best clip? Let's see. I like these. The Liang Ma. I like the ones with the little roller. I don't know. They always seem to go in and out of the pocket good. The ones that have that little roller thing ball, they slide in and out good. Tension wise, this one's the strongest too. Yeah, the TS-195 is on my list. In fact, Ed was supposed to be finding me one. They got them on White Mountain Knives for $215 right now, but I want to pay like $140, $150. And this is a Tucson. This is the, heck, I don't know, TS something or other. 134 or something. What is it? Can't even see. The blade has been stone washed, acid washed, so can't even hardly see it, but I can take a picture of it and see it. So it is the, whoops. It's the TS-140 bowhead. Sorry. Oh, it's on Blade Binge, Ed? All right. Well, thank you for looking. Yeah, this is the TS-140. Oh, dominoes. It's always good for your knives. Yeah, there's a few other knives that use that clip on the ball, the little ball on the clip. I've got another one. I can't think what it is right now. I'll tell you what would be cool is a quiet carry integral, like the LCT integral would be cool. Something close to that would be cool. I like, because it's a thicker knife, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would look cool. I mean, it's almost as thick as the Carrera. Dang it. I hate when my knives hit like that. I don't want marks on my knives. Makes me so mad. I swear I've got one more, but I can't think what it is, but maybe I don't. I want a solid. I want a wee solid. And I want an Ator. There's 3 or 4 Wii models of integrals that I want. Yeah, I want a solid for sure. I want a Rincon. Yeah, the Rincon is a cool knife. Let's see. I can't think this morning because I'm so tired, but let me see what I got here. Integral. So I want an Ator. I actually want that model of the Ator. I don't want that bronzed one. But I would have taken the bronzed one for $200 instead of $440. And I should have probably taken it for $225 or something. I don't know. Like, I think I can find one for that, but kind of missed out on those 2 knives, the Persian and the. And then, I want a Synergy 2 V2. I want that one. That's an integral. Let's see if they show the back. I don't know why they don't. Yeah. So that one looks cool on the back. Got a nice sleek line. I want that one. I want a solid, but I don't want that version. I want I want a solid. But I want which version? I guess I do want that version. Yeah, I guess that is the one I want. I want a Wii solid. And then I want I don't want an Orpheus, I don't think. There's a solid again. Oh yeah. That's not really. That one looks like one. That's what I was thinking I had. There's the Ator again. Zenta, I don't want any of those. Thought there was one more I wanted. Maybe not. I guess that's it. The Synergy 2 V2, the Ator, and the solid. And yeah, maybe a mini Synergy to go with the Synergy. But are they integrals? I guess yep, they are. So I might take one of them too because it's right at a 3-inch blade. Beggars can't be choosers. We got another picture. What's going on with the... Oh yeah, he showed it together. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see this and hear it in case he's talking. Oh yeah, I saw the new version he's offering. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I saw it. Oh, cool. The chains in the middle. Nice. Thanks, Ed. I forgot to go look at it again to see how it's screwed together. Can you see the threads? Yeah, you can see it on the end of that one. Cool. Thank you. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, crazy for knives. I've got an XL, but the Excite-On was the one I was thinking of. Did I pull it? Oh yeah, pull this out of here. 1 is Tucson. 2 is. Wait, where's my Excite-On? Yeah. See, here's the Excite-On. So it looks like. That's what made me think I had another one. Because it looks like a integral or integral, but it's not. It's one of the fake ones. But that's what made me think I had another one because I knew I had another one that the back looked like that. But this one has just got a cover. So you take out these two screws on both sides, and this slips over the two scales. So it's a fake integral. I don't know if y'all knew that or have seen knives that do that. But it's two pieces, but when you look at the back, it looks like one, except for where it changes right there into two pieces. And I thought maybe Sever's knife that he was designing was kind of look like that on the back. I thought he was going to use that kind of same technique. But it's just a little cover that goes over the back. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's my Thug XL. I love the... Oh, that's another one with that blade shape. I forgot to break out yesterday. That compound grind and the hand rub. Like, We does some nice stuff with their hand rub finishes. Like, there's a hand rub finish on that. Yeah, it's a back strap. There you go. Check out the finish on that blade. And the finish on the scales. This was one of the first ones I spent real money on. I just got fed up with looking at it and wanting it so bad. That clip's super tight too. I just got sick of looking at it and wanting it and just decided to buy it brand new. And then I happened to run across and find a regular Thug that somebody had a custom blackwash job done on it. So it kind of matched. This one's a little bit custom. It's not like they're just the factory ones. So I got it too. And then I lightning anode the clip on it. Because it was kind of plain and just needed a splash of color. So I did that. And then after I got those, I realized how much I love the Riff Raff from Christensen because of the harpoon. So I got it not long ago. I think Ed's chatting to me via the Discord instead of the YouTube. Weird. Yeah, we did do a good job, and I lightning anode that clip. Oh, did I have the logo upside down? Did I put the pivot in backwards or something? Oh no. It's on, I don't know. It's right side up. Depends on which way you look at it, I guess. Ah, that one is upside down. Haha. Nice. Yep. I thought they had a little locating tab. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, the Riff Raff's a super cool little knife. And it's got the proper jimping. Like, that jimping feels great. And that curve feels great too. I thought they had the locating where you could only put it in one way, but maybe I'm wrong. I've got some Wii's I need to sell, like this one, the Makani. That lightning anode, you can see the TV. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought there was a little reference place on the pivot where it could only go in one way. It has like a little notch that lines up. This is a Makani. And then I'm also getting rid of this Sakshi, the carbon fiber. Super cool little knife. Real clean lines on it. Are they titanium, Ed? Yeah, that'd be cool. This is still one of my favorite knives, man. I love this knife. It feels so good. Like, sometimes you just get a knife, man, that just feels perfect. And this is one of those. This is the Azusa Blade Works Blitzkrieg. Sorry. Super cool knife. This is OEM by Migron, and they did an awesome job. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see that action, but it's just like you just barely get it past that, and it just closes. It's a super cool knife, though. Migron does a great job on their milling, and this one didn't have too much carbon fiber. Cool clip. He designed this one completely. I was telling a guy that he's a Migron authorized dealer, and I was going to buy some Migrons from him, and so I told him I bought this knife, and then he goes, and I told him, I said, it's the Azusa Blade Works, and he said, I am Azusa Blade Works. So it ended up being the same guy that I was talking to. That was a weird synchronicity story. This is a Ferrum Forge, weird Ferrum Forge knife that they did with Mass Drop. I wonder who the OEM is on it. It's one of those Ferrum Forge collabos with Mass Drop. It's called the Falcon. I got into this blade shape and this handle shape and bought a couple knives within a few weeks that had this exact same shape. But this was one of them. It's kind of a little unknown knife people don't know about. It's got that big front finger choil. The reason I got it. And then in the same week, I got another one. It's the Ferromonster Glide Strike. Yeah, that's the other one I got that looks the same. I was in that mood for that couple of weeks. You know, you get on a kick, but that's a good call that you called it. Looks like the Ferromonster, because it does. That's what that is. Glideman. I said the Glide Strike. It's the Glideman. Sorry. And the only other Ferrum Forge I've got is the Archbishop 3 that I did a flipper tab delete on to clean up the lines on it. And that's a super clean knife too. I don't know who the OEM for them is. Oh yeah, you're talking about the whatever that knife is called. But that's another Ferrum Forge. So those two are both Ferrum Forge. Kind of similar. Yeah, dang it, what's that knife called? you couldn't remember either, huh? Yeah, the Baskin. Yeah, but it's got that recurve blade shape. Oh, you wanted to see it next to these. I gotta open another box. It's in a different box, but I'll leave those two out. Let's see. One is Tucson. 2 is Kaiser. So it's in the number 2 box. Oh! Yeah, there's number 2. Hold on. All my artisans are in the back of my Kaiser box, I believe. Yeah, the Baskin No, I was wrong. It's with my two sons. All my artisans are with my two sons. So they're in number one. Or maybe they're in, oh my God, my main case. Good God, that case is heavy. Make sure they're not in the back here. Oh yeah, they are in the main case. Duh. Where's the baskin? I don't even see it. Well, there it is. Yeah, it's kinda, but it's got some weird stuff on the back, and the handles aren't the same, and the blade's kind of close, but it's got the multi-grind and a recurve. It's kind of like them. It's got the big finger choil the same. And the blade window hole kind of looks similar. But these both have the full blade grind all the way out to the edge. And this one has that multiple with the recurve. And the weird little... And then the back of the scales on this one. I would probably sell my baskin. The boa is a cool one too. Boa's got a cool shape too. I still like that button lock by that guy. We talked about this designer. Can't remember what his name was again, but it's that button lock one. And then that Arian is a cool one too. Like, that's a big boy. Yeah, Dylan Mallory. He's making a concept that I'm waiting on. This one has great action though. Like, it makes a great little click noise. And the closing noise is good. This one's a point. This is one of those blade shapes that makes me want to poke stuff. I'm not getting rid of my OG Rebel though. Yeah, the Arian is a nice knife. I'm keeping my OG Rebel. They're not even on the site anymore, I noticed. And then I got my OG Satyr with the milled handles. Those two were my first two artisan cutleries, were those two, and I got hooked. I mean, you get a Rebel and a Satyr, and you can't go wrong. And then these came out for $90, and I was like, well, heck, we got to get even though they are the crappy AR RPM 9 steel, we got to get the two versions of those. So now I got all those. But I like the milling on these AR RPM 9. This milling on this handle is pretty nice. And this is a great value knife. I mean, come on, man. It's a Laconico knife for $90. Even if it's got crappy steel, if you don't like the AR RPM 9, you still can't beat it. for 90 bucks. And the same with the Satyr. Like, the milling on that is super cool too. And I guess the only other one I got is that Caruso that I still love too. I guess that's all my artisans. And this one just got perfect action too. I carried this for quite a few days a few weeks ago. It makes a great sound too. I've got one full row of artisans, and so I can't buy any more. Keep it scale stupid. The detent is where that little, like, some people don't even know there's a ball, like there's a little ball in a hole inside your blade. Like, keep it scale stupid. Do you know that these blades have a hole in them down underneath here? Well, there's a little detent ball that goes in here, and it's a ceramic ball. And when you close the knife, it fits into that hole. And it locks the blade into place, and that's what keeps the blade closed. That's the detent. So you hear that noise? That's the ball falling into that hole. And you can see that ball. If you look down in there, right down in here beside the... And there's plenty of knives I could show you the hole on. That's what she said. Because when you open them, they'll show sometimes. But anyway, that's what detent is. Let me see if I can find one that has a visible hole. But that's what keeps your blade closed, is that little ball falling into that hole on that blade. And the hole is down here at this end, but it feels like it's down here a lot of times. Let me see if I can find one that you can see. Can't see it on the tick. Can't see it on that one. Dang it. Quite a few knives you can see it on. Weird. There's the Scout. Oh well. Just pay attention when you're opening some of your knives, and you'll see a hole on the blade. Because I remember you said you hadn't taken apart any knives yet, I think. Oh, speaking of Tuya, there's a Tuya I just touched. Yeah, they do show up though on some knives. Not a ton, you're right though. Let's go look at that new Tuya. Oh, that's a cool knife. Vortex. That's a super cool knife. I like that one. I think it's a bad design flaw when you can see the hole. I mean, not a bad design flaw, but I think knives are a lot cleaner if you can't. I think they should factor that into the design. Sorry, I'm still looking for one. That's crazy. I see them all the time. And then when I go to look for one, It must not be on my nice knives. It must be on my cheaper ones or something. Because this all this case is all nice stuff, so probably not going to be on these. Oh, here's another one that goes along with those other two, kind of different blade shape. But hold on, I want to see another picture of this knife. What does it look like closed? Do we have that? There's the back of it. Sorry, I was being stupid for a minute. There's the shocker that I got on the table. But this is another one that kind of looks like it, the Urban EDC 3.5. Another one with great action, but same kind of handles. I guess nicer knives that think about it you can't see that hole. I bet if I got into another case. This shocker's for sale. Anybody wants it? Well, here's a Max Ace Meerkat that I anodized. I did the lightning ano on it. Kind of bright. Oh well. Can't find a detent ball hole. Just Fox Knives have one. Let's see. Oh, this Fox Tur is for sale too. If anybody wants a nice carbon fiber Fox knife. Well, oh well. I've gone through just about everyone in here. Here's a Lemifshi original. Let's see if it's got one. Nope. Got plenty of oil though. It's another one that's kind of that same shape. This one's super comfortable. The contouring on this knife. I'm glad I got this knife. It's a super cool knife. Alright guys. This Wild Species, cool knife too. I need to mirror polish this blade so it'll be like Sever 7's full dress one. Yeah, I need to definitely mirror polish the blade on this Wild Species. I've got the polishing wheels and the buffer. I was thinking maybe, yeah. What about does this one have a hole? Oh, dang it. What about the thresher? The thresher got, no? Oh, I've been looking on the wrong side to begin with. I probably, what an idiot. I really am sleep deprived. Been looking on the stupid wrong side of the knives. I probably passed by 3 of them. Great. Supposed to look on the scale side, you idiot. The lock side, you idiot. What the heck is wrong with me? I guess it's 2.5 hours sleep in 2 days. Well, guys, like I said, I guess I'm going to start winding it down. Hope y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. That's how the week works. I guess y'all knew that. There we go. Found one. the Sickere right before I was about to give up. So there, keep it scales. There's the hole right there. So that little hole right there in the blade, there's a round hole, and when it comes around, you can see it as I move the knife right there. And when it comes around, it comes and latches into this ball. So on the inside of that knife there, you can't see it, but there's a little ceramic ball. It sits inside there, and when the blade rolls around here, that little ball drops into that hole, and that's what keeps your blade shut. So the Sickere has one that you can see, just barely, but you can see it right past the scale there on the blade. I mean, I hope you can. So there you go. I knew I'd find one if I keep looking. I'm so sleepy that I was looking on the wrong side of the knife the whole time. What happened to the chat? Just kind of died off. Everybody still there? Oh yeah, I couldn't see any of the chat until I refreshed it. It was weird. It stopped way up there. Oh, show the thresher action? I didn't see any of those messages. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Urban EDC. Yeah, I want a Bacero. Dang. Shocker the Baskin. Wraith is a good knife. I didn't see none of these. There's a picture in the Discord showing the detent ball and hole. There you go. I couldn't see nothing. Here you go. Good grief. Chat sucks when it stops. So there's a picture. Hold on. There's a picture of the detent ball and the detent hole. Thank you. I finally see it now. We're here. No, nobody left. It's the same. I can see the same numbers. There's 16 people in here right now, I think. Thresher action. So, very cool action. Just about drop shut. I mean, just like, just a little bit of not drop shut. And if you get it little momentum, it does drop shut. And if you do it on your finger, the Baskin, a double detent knife. Yes, good call. Thresher has great action. Sorry, I didn't see none of those messages, man. My chat. Yeah, TC, I got you, man. Like, today would have been a whole different day if I would have actually got sleep yesterday. I would have already been messaging you. But I promise you, after I get a nap this afternoon, TC, you're the only person I'm dealing with today about knives and stuff. And, yeah, other than that, now I can see the chat. I've always got to switch it to live chat, I guess. Yeah, that's about what you can have mine for. In fact, I think that's probably exactly what you can have mine for. Yeah, my daughter stuff's finally over. TC Blades, man, I feel bad, dude, because my daughter's been killing me with this stuff, this work. It's been driving me nuts, and I'm done now, so I can actually kind of have some light at the end of the tunnel now. Yes, Ever 7. I could, and for a few extra bucks, I'll make it any color you want. We can talk about it. I'll hit you up this afternoon too after I talk to TC. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna get off here, guys. Y'all have a great day. See y'all tomorrow morning. Go join TC Blades live, except for Ed, because I just told him to. So that means he's not going to now. But everybody else, you got to go join TC Blades live later. Just kidding. Have a good one, drummer. Ever 7, everybody. Go ahead and say the piece. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure, Scott, I say my byes to everybody before I just dip out. Everybody that's like active at the end, I try to like acknowledge. Scott, keep it scale stupid, man. Yeah, don't worry about asking any questions, man. We love showing stuff like detent balls and what does detent mean. Like, we need at least one guy like you in here that. I was kidding, Ed. It's all jokes, man. I could care less if you like my Instagram. It was just a thing I said. Everybody that has contest seems to say stuff. Alright, Ed. I get it. Knives are life. Later, sir. Brian Kerr, thank you for stopping in. Todd Carr. Biff. Biff. I like the name Biff. Biff Malibu sounds like a Barbie character. Oh, that's Malibu Barbie. Wait, sounds like a superhero kinda. Yeah, I don't know, Ed. I don't know who follows me on Instagram. I don't pay attention. Ed didn't get butt hurt. Ed was just being Ed. That's why I didn't continue on with it, because I wasn't going to feed into it. Yeah, I didn't think Biff Malibu was your real name, buddy. So I guarantee you won't care if I make fun of Biff. Yeah, he was Back to the Future guy for sure. That Toyota 4Runner was sweet, though. That he got at the end, you know. Back then, man, that was the ride. I remember, I think there's like 28 bolts to take off the back of a 4Runner top. I don't know who won the giveaway. What giveaway, Scott? Y'all want to do the giveaway? I don't even know how to check for the Instagram stuff, so I wasn't even gonna like check for that. Let's go find out. Let's go figure out if I can do it live right now. Hold on. Give me a second to figure this out, and we'll do the drop. I was gonna do it tomorrow at the beginning of tomorrow's video for today's video, but comment picker. Random comment picker for giveaway. See, I don't think the comments will show up till after, let's see. Let me see if I can get it to work. Hold on. Where's the live video link? Okay, there it is. Copy link. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Give me just a second. Filter duplicate users. Oh, I got to put in a CAPTCHA. Yeah, see? You got to wait till after the live is over. Scott, it is today, but I can't pick random comments until the video posts. So tomorrow morning, Dane, you got to comment in this video and you got to go follow me on Instagram. Supposedly. My Instagram is right at the top of my YouTube page if you need it. It's just Instagram.com/BladeAlchemy for you. What are we cooking on the Blackstone today, Brian? You don't have to do a hashtag. Yeah, you can't pick a comment on a current live because the comments haven't really been archived to YouTube yet. So I'll have to wait. But tomorrow morning, I'll pick the winner from today's video. First thing tomorrow morning, come back if you want to know if you won or not. And I could actually do it later today and post it in a post, but which is probably what I'll do. I might just do it later today, but I'd rather do it live. Chicken. We'll make some chicken. It's cool. Keep it scale stupid. It's fine, man. I'm actually lying. I don't. I'm only going to pick it from the comments. I'm not going to check the Instagram stuff, but I would appreciate if y'all go and follow me at Instagram anyway. Just because I need some Instagram followers. So don't worry, keep it scale stupid. You'll be entered in. You don't have to get your ex-wife to follow me on Instagram to be entered. Dane, the video you just commented on, man. That comment right there, which video got you entered for the giveaway? Yay. You get a knife that's the same as 2 other knives, but with a better sheath. All right, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. See y'all tomorrow morning. Peace.